patience. Thank you for being here. Thank you for honoring our invitation. You all are special to us in your different capacities. We're pleased to have you here with us. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jackie Lumbasi, and I am honored to be your host this morning. Once again, you're welcome to the 10th edition of the Capital Market Authority University Challenge. Thank you to the visitors who've honored our invitation. Thank you, students, for being part of this competition that has gone on for 10 years. To you that is joining us online, thank you. We appreciate you for being here. And while you are online, and even you who's present, please use the hashtag UniChallengeRW to spread the conversation. There could be someone who's not here with us, but they need to know what is going on. You know, earlier, a few minutes back, I tweeted something about a financial related regret that I have, is that I never had the opportunity to sit in a room. While at your age, I could be like 3 times your age, most of the students. At your age, I never had the opportunity to sit in a room like this, to learn about finances, about how to make money, save it, invest it. So don't take this for granted. It is such a privilege that you've been accorded. Make sure you use it. Don't take it for granted. So that for me is the greatest regret that I have, but there's nothing to do about it. Although again, it's never too late, so I started small, thanks to my association with the Capital Market Authority. A few house rules. I would request that you put your phones on silent mode if possible, and let's reduce the movements within the room once the program officially starts. If you'll want to visit the small rooms out there, you will go out through the exits. There are 2 exits, so any one of them, and then you turn to your right and take the immediate left if you're going to use the fast entrance. We will have different awarding later on. What we have here live is the quiz category, because the other competitions have gone on. The essay already went on, but what we will have later is the awarding of all categories. So I'll share with you a few rules of the game. The quiz shall be attempted individually in different groups, 5 groups. And all 25 contestants will pick random numbers. Some of these instructions will be repeated by the judges, who we are going to meet shortly. They will pick random numbers. Each contestant shall answer various questions that will be asked around capital market business to accumulate as many points as possible. Each group of contestants shall attempt 5 questions in total, and they will have the first and the second round. The contestant is supposed to respond to the asked question as there will be a countdown. There's a countdown for that, 10 seconds. Then when a tie happens, in the event that we have a tie, 3 questions will be given to the contestants to break the tie. The first contestant to press the buzzer, we will have buzzers coming forward shortly. The first contestant to press the buzzer will get an opportunity to respond first, and then the contestant that answers the question correctly on the first attempt gets 10 marks. The contestant who attempts the second time shall get, and gets it right, will get half the marks. The first performer in each group will compete in the final round so that they can all be ranked from the first to the 5th position. Our program is a rich one. We will have different activities. Besides us getting to meet the contestants and being part of this journey that could be life transforming, in our midst we have the CEO of BK, Dr. Dan Karusisi, and we do appreciate you for joining us this morning, Dr. Karusisi. And we will hear from her later on. She'll give us a talk. We have a contestant who will share her personal experience. A student of Kepler will share with us a personal journey of taking part in the Capital Market University Challenge. We have, among other distinguished guests, the Acting Executive Director of Capital Market Authority, Eric Mudungu. We have other distinguished guests among us, some of whom will get an opportunity to speak to us, while others will take part in the awarding ceremony. Gives me a lot of pleasure to invite the judges. I'll give them a few seconds to just get themselves ready, then we will invite them forward. You'll get to meet the judges. There are a few rules that they're going to break down for us in a few minutes. Once the judges have come, taken their seats, we will invite over the students. And it's after the students have taken their positions that we will have the lead judge break down the rules for us. Once again, we're happy to have you here with us. Thank you for taking time off your busy schedule to make our ceremony worth the while. It's 10 years, and that's not a small thing. That's a big deal. 10 years of the Capital Market Authority University Challenge. It's a competition that has taught students life-transforming lessons. I think if there's any great gift someone can give you, it's to share with you rules on money. Not just about how to make it, but how to spend it as well, and how to share it if you have a generous heart. My judges, I would love to invite you forward. You'll get to meet our 3 judges. We want to congratulate the students that have come this far in the competition. Thank you. Those of you who took part in the essay competition, congratulations. The ones taking part in the quiz competition, it's a good thing that you've come this far. And up to this point, you have all won. It's at the end of it that we'll find who is the winner of winners, but indeed, you all have won. So pat yourself on the back and congratulate yourself. I would love to invite the judges forward, starting off with the only lady in the team, and that's Marcella Nikuze. We have Marcella joining us once again as a judge. Welcome forward, Marcella. Join me in welcoming our judge, Marcella. She's the only lady on the judges' team. Our next judge is Moses Asimwe. Karibu sana. And last but not least, we have Judge Olivier Mugwaneza. Murakazaneza, Olivier, thank you so much for once again being part of. Let's appreciate them with a loud round of applause. Those are our judges. Marcella in the middle. We've got Moses and Olivier. Now, at this juncture, I will hand, do you have a microphone there? Great. So at this point, I want to call for the buzzers. Now, ordinarily, the buzzers should have been here, but we don't want to hear stories. People love to say things. So we did not want to leave any room for people to say things about us. And that's why the buzzers are not yet here, but I would love to invite at this point the person that has the buzzers, because these digital gadgets are what we're going to use during the quiz. These buzzers will tell us how the contestants are doing. That is what they will use to indicate when they're ready to take on their question. Buzzers, please. These ones are being delivered like, you know how when the budget is being read and the finance minister carries that very important briefcase, huh? That's how we are treating the buzzers. So as you can see, our podiums are numbered. We've got number 1, 2, 3, up to number 5. The contestants will stand in that order. The buzzers will also be placed in that order. Wonderful. Thank you, Mike. So the buzzers are what the contestants will use to indicate that they're ready to take on the questions. And as I said earlier, the contestants will visit the judges' table and pick numbers, because we're going to distribute them in different groupings. And these judges represent all the 5 provinces of the country, and so we'll have them put in those different categories. The judges will be in charge of that. They're the ones that will invite the contestants when they're ready. I would love at this juncture to invite the lead judge, who will then invite the contestants forward. But just before that, thank you for joining us online. We are live on the CMA YouTube channel. In case you've not gone there yet, please do so. There's a QR code on your table. So there's this tiny little thing that has a display of the table number and a QR code. Please scan the code. It will lead you to a quiz that I want you. It's actually a set of questions. So test your financial knowledge. And then with that, if the QR code is not working, download an app called Google Lens. It should be able to display what's on the QR code. You'll find the live conversation, which would love you to be part of by following the hashtag UniChallengeRW. Capital U, capital C, and a capital R. If you will need any help, we have a lot of ladies and gentlemen dressed in black. They will walk to you, they will assist you. So I gave you my set of rules, but the judges will have their rules for you as well, which they're going to share with us as soon as they're ready. And that's after they have their students and contestants in front of them as well. To the students that are joining us online, we miss having you here live, but we're happy that you're here with us. I'd love to invite the lead judge to take over, and they will share with us a few rules and invite the students as well to pick their numbers. Judges, over to you.
Thank you, Jackie. Good morning, everyone. On behalf of my fellow judges, I would like to repeat some of the rules that have been announced already. For the contestants and for everyone else to know, particularly for contestants, please pay attention to these rules. Number one, we have 5 groups or 5 teams, and we have 2 rounds. So the first round, the contestants will answer a number of questions, and we will pick the winner, and the winner will be the one with the highest points. And then each of those 5 winners will move on to round number 2, and it is from round number 2 that we will determine the overall winners. The second, or maybe the third, is that the method of answering questions will be through the use of buzzers only. We've had instances where contestants raise up their hands. That's not accepted. You have to press the buzzer, and the buzzer that comes first, or the person that, the contestant that presses the buzzer first, is given the opportunity to answer the question first. If they fail that question, and the judges will tell you if you've answered it correctly or not. If you fail, we'll give one opportunity for the second contestant to answer. That second contestant can be any of the other contestants other than the one that has failed the question. If you answer the question at the first attempt, you get 10 points. If you answer the question at the second round, you get 5 points. Next, you will have 5 questions per team or per round, and we will then accumulate points based on who has answered correctly. The buzzers will be active only after the MC has read out the question, and the buzzers, whoever has pressed the buzzer first, that would be visible for the general public to see. And you have only 10 seconds to answer the question. The means of answering the question is by use of letters. Please note the words in the answer. So, for instance, if the correct answer is A, then you say A. You don't say the word that corresponds to that letter, but rather you say A or B or C or D. As Jackie has said, if we have a tie, in any of the groups, then we'll move on to the tie-breaking questions, and those will be 3 questions. I hope those few rules are clear, but if any of the contestants is not sure, then please do ask. I hope that we can now move on to inviting contestants, if that's okay.
Yes, that's okay. Thank you.
Can we have those from Kigali, please? Can you come to the table in front of us? For the purpose of the public, we are now going to ask contestants to choose numbers that will determine teams that they will play into. And after that has been completed, we will now move on to choosing the number of buzzers that each contestant will be going to. But this round is for choosing numbers that will determine teams in which players would play. So those from Kigali, you're welcome. Thank you.
Kigali contestants, please move forward to the judges' table. So as we said, all the provinces are represented here today. Contestants are coming from different institutions of higher learning in the different provinces. And so this is the group from Kigali. We'll have 5, there's a 6th one, we'll have 5 students per group. 5 students per group. And contestants, we will advise that you sit together. When you eventually take your tables, you get to sit together. So that's the Kigali group. So that's the Kigali group. We're done with the first round. So as Judge Moses said, the first ballot picking is for the contestant's number. The next round they will pick numbers, will show what podium they will go to.
Can we ask that you bring back the numbers that you've taken from here? Thank you.
Oh, all of them, eh? Contestants, please bring back the numbers. You can give to one of you. One of you can take them. Okay. Is this the only one, eh? The only one. Okay, good. So, judges, can they now come and pick the other? Not yet. Okay, all right. So the numbers will be picked twice, almost like drawn twice. So the first one is to give the contestant a number, because throughout the competition we will not refer to them by their name, we will refer to them by the number that they pick. So now they have picked the number, the Kigali group has picked their numbers from 1 up to 5. The next time the judges will call them, they'll now pick numbers that they're going to use when they stand here in front of all of you at the podium. Am I right, Moses?
Yes.
Great.
Thank you. Before we call the next group, it is a reminder that please do remember the number you've picked or the numbers you've picked. Can we now have those from the Eastern Province, please? Thank you.
Eastern Province, please. Let's do this very fast. I see 2 ladies. Who are the others from the Eastern Province? How many contestants do we have here from the Eastern Province? The third one has come. Students, can we try and move fast, okay? When you're called upon, please move fast. You're still young girls, young boys, you have a lot of energy, so don't drag your feet. As they pick their numbers, we want to thank you for joining us online. You who's watching us online, want to thank you for joining us, and let's keep the conversation going. Uni Challenge RW is the hashtag, with capital U, capital C, and capital R. A big thank you to Capital Market Authority for making this possible, Capital Market Authority Rwanda, and ICPAR, our partners that have joined us in making this possible, and you that has supported in different ways. You probably saw the conversation and made an inquiry. Yesterday, we had a Twitter space that went so well. Many good questions came through. Even that we appreciate.
Can we check whether someone called Ishimwe Peter is here?
Ishimwe Peter? Peter? Which province do you come from? Well, how come you didn't come forward when we called? Huh? Students, I hope you know the province you come from, huh? So that we don't remind you. So far, we are done with the group from Kigali. We're done with the people from Eastern Province. You can take back your seats. Peter and the rest of you, you can now go back to your seats. Just remember, memorize the number. Memorize the number, yeah. So we don't conflict. Once you're called forward, if they say number 2s come, then you go in the place of number 2s. Judge Moses.
Thank you, Jackie. For the remaining contestants, we are going to have to ask groups of 4 to come randomly. Just stand up and come. Groups of 4. So just for the rest of the contestants that have not picked, stand up and come. And if you see 4 that are here already, just
then
wait.
You sit.
We'll call the next 4.
Students, can you, that is a random, that's an offer. Run, run, run. There's a guy who came with a Kigali group and he was sent back. Where is he now? And you don't want to come forward? Huh? If I were you, I'd be the first one. They said random. Huh? When they say random, that's the opportunity. So we said 4 students, 4 random students. Can the 4th one come? Yes. Hurry up, hurry up. Lady and gentlemen, we said 4. We have to start counting. You see now, that's the thing. I said a few minutes back, don't drag your feet. Huh? Do not drag your feet. Can we move swiftly? Like the great students we are. They say the leaders of tomorrow. Do you think this country will be led by people who are dragging their feet? Huh? So please, let's respond very fast. Once we say, come forward, we call upon you, you move forward. Now, start preparing yourselves, because after this group, another one will be called. If you don't want to be left out, get ready. For you who's joined us, welcome to the closing and awarding ceremony of the Capital Market Authority University Challenge. It's a challenge that is in its 10th year. Over 10,000 students have benefited from this challenge. Capital Market Authority Rwanda visits different schools, higher institutions of learning. Capital Market Authority Rwanda visits different higher institutions of learning and holds sessions with students, addressing financial matters, sharing with the students financial lessons. And they've been doing this for the last 10 years. You might be wondering, why is it important to learn about money? It's very important because one day, today you're a university student, maybe you're earning some little money, you have some few gigs that you're doing, you're earning little money, you've not started saving. In future, but today as well, you need to start saving however little it is. In future, your earnings will increase. you're better placed if you get to know where you can deposit some of that money, where you can save, and Capital Market Authority is your best partner for this.
Sorry, thank you, Jackie. So we wanted to clarify that if you have already come here, please don't come. The ones that should come should be from the rest of the provinces that we've not called. So this round that you've seen here is invalid. We are going to start all over. I do repeat that we are only inviting contestants from all other provinces other than Kigali and East. You can come randomly in teams of 4. Thank you. And you must be in the quiz category, please. Thank you.
Thank you for that clarification, Moses. Yeah. When you said random, we assumed anyone could dash there, including, I'm the one who set up the Kigali guy. So it will be random, 4 of you from the provinces that had not yet been called. So far we had Kigali being called and Eastern. So the other provinces, Northern will be, and I don't know which group that is, but the other 3 provinces. Use the hashtag UniChallengeRW. There's a QR code on your table. There's this tiny display. It has the table number on one side and a QR code on the other side. Test your knowledge of financial matters. I looked at it earlier. It looked very interesting. Don't ask me how many questions I attempted, because I'm not ready to embarrass myself. But if you feel you're capable, this is a good way for us to spend the morning. Like a few of those times when the judges will be dealing with students, you can just go there and answer a question. For example, there's a question on IPO. You'll find it there.
The next round of 4, please. Thank you.
Which province was that, Judge Moses, the one that just left? Contestants, memorize your number, because from now on that will be your identity. The number you already picked, if you're from Eastern Province, Kigali, you picked a number earlier, numbers between 1 and 5, memorize that number, because that is your identity. The next round of ballot picking, we will pick numbers that will show the podium that we will occupy when we are called forward.
Next round, please. Thank you.
We are live online. When you scan the QR code, it will take you to the live broadcast. You can share that link with your friends at different universities, different institutions of higher learning, different WhatsApp groups, different groups on social media. Let's make sure as many people as possible participate in today's conversation. I told you earlier that more than 10,000 students have benefited so far from this challenge that has been around for 10 years. That's a milestone. It's a whole 10 years. There are a lot of competitions that start, but very few of them get to celebrate their 10th birthday. This challenge is open to all students, and later on we will hear from the coordinator of the Capital Market Authority University Challenge. You'll get to know more about the University Challenge, but I'm just touching on a few key points. It's open to all students. It doesn't matter the age, it doesn't matter the course. And the thing about investing in the capital market of Rwanda is that you can start small. Many people view the capital market as a market for the rich people. It's a market for millionaires. But no, Capital Market Authority reminds you and emphasizes that it's for every one of us. With as little as 2,000 francs, as little as 40 francs, you can buy shares in a company that is listed on the Rwanda Stock Exchange. Just like that, you're at the university, your parent gives you 5,000 as pocket money. Don't spend all of it. Set aside 1,000. The first month, 1,000. The second month, that will accumulate. And when you hear that your favorite company has been listed on the stock exchange, you rush there and buy shares. Sometimes they go for as low as 40 francs. We've seen students from different fields, journalism, agriculture. We've seen them benefit from the Capital Market Authority organized University Challenge. We've seen many students come through, students with no economic background, no financial background, but they went on to win. Some of them started businesses as well. There's a student from the University of Rwanda who started an agri-business. At the end of this event, we will witness the awarding of contestants from different categories, the quiz category that we will all bear witness to, and the essay competition that went on already. We are live on YouTube. Thank you for joining us. If you are online, from wherever you are across the globe, welcome to the closing and awarding ceremony of the Capital Market University Challenge Rwanda. The hashtag we're using today is UniChallengeRW. It is a pleasure to have you here with us. Take a picture, take a selfie, use that hashtag, leave us a word. We appreciate you. Niwamanya Enos, thank you so much. I see a photo of you online. A picture that you've shared, a picture of some of our guests. Thank you so much. Follow CMA Rwanda on the different social media platforms. I don't know which one you're active on, but that's the one that you should follow. That hashtag will give you all the information about today's event, the past events, and every other information that you want regarding the Capital Market University Challenge. We're still at that stage where we are having the students being put in different categories, different groups. And you heard from the judges that there will be groups of 5. We'll also have groups of 4. The good thing about the University Challenge is that students from the different corners of the country are represented. Different provinces, nobody will say we were not involved. Capital Market Authority has ensured that they have visited the different provinces. They have interacted with different students. The message about the University Challenge is widespread. But just in case you're hearing of it for the first time, use the hashtag UniChallengeRW to learn more. Be part of the conversation. We want to thank our partners, ICPAR, for making this event possible. Our friends from Brand Speak, all the beautiful work you see here, well done. That's Brand Speak. You'll find them on the different places, platforms as well. Don't you forget to join the conversation by scanning this QR code. I'm displaying it just in case you've not seen it. One side of this board has your table number, the other side has the QR code. It says, "Scan me to know more." If your telephone scanner is not working well, please download Google Lens. It's an app that will enable you to scan and see what's going on. You'll join the conversation. You will find the live link but you'll also be able to take part in a quiz. There's a quiz there. I'll just remind you of the few rules. The quiz shall be attempted individually in different groups. We've got groups split into 5. Some of them have 5 contestants, others have 4. Contestants shall pick a random number between 1 and 5 to know where they belong. That phase has gone on smoothly. Each contestant shall answer various questions around capital market business to accumulate as many points as possible. The questions shall be read by me, but we've got screens in front of the contestants that will display the questions. That should avoid cases of contestants saying they didn't hear the question correctly, repeat it. No, we won't have that because there's a clear display of the question. Each group shall attempt 5 questions, and we're going to have 2 rounds. So each group will attempt 5 questions. We've got 2 rounds. The contestant is supposed to respond to the asked question in 10 seconds. There will be a countdown. When there is a tie, 3 questions will be given to the contestants to break it. Let's go back to the judges.
Thank you, Jackie. We now have 5 groups, and we would like to call Group 1. And Group 1, those who picked number 1, they will come here and pick the number that they will stand on this podium, and they will straight go to the podium as per the number that they pick. So, Muhorache Eme, Nijena Josiane, Manishimwe Prote, Chimia Kuma Erosine, and Nyamhinga Evelyn. Please come forward and pick the number for your podium, and you go straight to the number that you've picked.
That's Group 1. Contestants, please come and pick your microphones. Yeah, please. The contestants have already picked numbers that indicate the podium they will stand on. Now they're having their microphones fixed. It's important that we have them wear the microphones because they will be reading out the responses. They'll be reading out the answers to their questions, so it's important that they wear the microphones. So that's Group 1. Group 1, as we said earlier, so they were called in different provinces, groupings of the provinces. They picked 5 numbers. They will memorize those numbers. But now the second round is to show them the podium that they will use. If you have just joined us, whether you're in here with us or you are online, this is the closing and awarding ceremony of the University Challenge, the Capital Market University Challenge 2023. For us, it's a milestone because it's the 10th year of the University Challenge. Later on, you'll get to hear more about the challenge. When did it start? How has it been? We also have prepared a presentation from a past contestant. You sure you're standing on the right one, eh? You're standing on the right one because that is 2, 3, yeah? Okay, good. We already went through the rules of the buzzers with the contestants, so we assure you they know what to do. They know what to do with the buzzers. We have a control room. Someone else is controlling the buzzers, and the buzzer will only be enabled once the question is done. I will read the questions, but the contestants have access to it as well, thanks to the screens that have been placed in front of them. So they'll be able to read the questions. When I am done with the question, the person that is in the control room, the one in charge of the buzzers, will enable them, and the person that is ready to answer the question will press buzz, but contestants will not answer before the judges tell them. So the judge will then identify the number of the contestant, and they're the ones that will prompt them to answer. But by that time, the buzzer will already have gone. We're waiting for 2 contestants to take their position. One more remaining. Once we have all the contestants, I'll hand over to Judge Marcel. We're just waiting for one more contestant. To all the students, thank you for being part of the University Challenge. Congratulations, you're already a winner just by virtue of you presenting yourself and participating in this competition. You're a winner. Judge Marcel.
All right, thank you so much, Jackie. I would first to confirm if a contestant has picked the buzzer number and they're standing to the correct buzzer. So I believe Nyaminga Evelyn is standing on buzzer number 1. And Nigena Josiane is standing on number 2. And Muhora Eme, number 3. Protema Nishimye, number 4. And Rosine Shimyumukumae, number 5. Okay.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. We will start with the questions. And don't forget, we will have 2 rounds. So we've got a group of 5, and they'll go through 2 rounds. I will present the questions to you, but as I said earlier, the students also have access to the screen. The contestants will have 10 seconds to respond to the question. There will be a countdown that they have access to. The University Challenge aims to equip students with the knowledge on how to make money, how to invest, how to save, and so far we've had more than 10,000 students benefit from this challenge. The hashtag is UniChallengeRW. Would love you to join the conversation online. Don't forget to follow CMA Rwanda online. I want to thank our partners, ICPAR, for making this possible, the organizers of the Challenge, Capital Market Authority. That's an investment partner that you want to know. So follow them on the different platforms, visit their website as well. They regularly share information about the market. Don't forget to check on them. I guess we're ready? Yeah, we just needed to make an adjustment. The questions will start now for the first round. The regulator of Ejoheza is A, BNR, B, CMA, C, both, D, none of the above.
Buzzer number 4.
The answer is A.
Correct.
Question number 2. Positive aspects to high levels of inflation include A, rising house and asset prices contribute to a feel-good factor. B, borrowers benefit because the value of borrowers' debt falls in real terms. C, inflation erodes the real value of a country's national debt in local currency. D, all of the above.
What's the number 4?
The answer is A.
Wrong.
We go to the third question. And for you who's seated here or the one watching, we'll do a second an attempt because it wasn't, you're right, it wasn't gotten. But just for the benefit of you who's watching online or you who's also present with us, the buzzers are disabled until the question is done. And there's that very important part. If a question is not gotten in the first attempt, you have a second attempt.
All right, I think buzzer number 3 was the one to go for the second chance.
C.
Wrong.
And a question will only have 2 attempts. So now we can go to question number 3. When a securities trader borrows securities from others, sells them at market price, when he or she expects price drop, this is known as A, front running, B, short selling, C, cold call, D, none of the above. Contestants, we're waiting for one of you to buzz. Are the buzzers enabled?
Yeah.
I will repeat the question. When a securities trader borrows securities from others and sells them at market price, when he or she expects price drop, this is known as A, front running, B, short selling, C, cold call, D, none of the above.
Can we confirm the buzzers are on?
Contestants, what's displayed on the buzzers? Do you have the yellow ring off?
Red.
Red on the side. Okay. Mike is coming over. I would love to appreciate our partners, friends that came on board to work with us at Capital Market Authority Rwanda to make this event possible. Print Iterambere Fund, murakoze cyane. Our friends at ICPAR, murakoze cyane. Don't take it for granted. And all the support, the moral support, any kind of support that you've extended towards the University Challenge is appreciated. So sometimes the thing with the buzzer is if the contestants happen to touch somewhere they're not supposed to touch, there's a possibility of it being confused. Machines get confused too. Technology does as well. And so there are times when it's meant to be unlocked, it will not be because possibly somebody tampered with it. But that will soon be taken care of and we'll get back to the third question that has not been answered yet. Don't forget to take part in the quiz. Our friends at Brand Speak have made sure that we have something to keep us busy. So there you are. That display has a QR code. Test your financial knowledge. As the judges are doing their thing, as the technical people are doing their thing. Judge Marcel.
All right, thank you, Jackie. Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Oh, okay. So as per the rule read by my fellow judge Moses, we were supposed to be having 10 seconds for a question. So allow us to skip this question because it has been displayed for so long. So we go to the next question.
Thank you. So question number 4. So we will skip question number 3 because there's a time within which the answer is supposed to be presented. 10 seconds. Unfortunately, this one has been, even if they were to Google, they've Googled. It's been on display for long, so that is gone. We will go to the second one. Our friends at RNIT, Iterambira Fund, thank you so much for coming on board, joining us as a partner to make this event possible. Ready with question number 4. The risk inherent to the entire market or market segment is referred to as A, contagion, B, systemic risk, C, systematic risk, D, none of the above.
What's the number 1?
A.
Wrong.
We will have the second attempt.
Number 5.
Contestant number 5, what's your answer?
The answer is B.
Wrong.
We move on to the 5th question. And this is the last question of the round. Which type of short-term negotiable instrument that can be issued by BK Capital Limited? A, certificate of deposit. B, commercial paper. C, treasury bill. D, none of the above.
Number 1.
C.
Wrong. Number 2.
Number 2.
Wrong.
Unfortunately, they didn't get the 5th question. Yes, George Marcel.
As we skipped number 3, we'll give them one more question. It's number 6 now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So question number 6, forward contracts cannot trade on securities exchanges because they are customizable, standardized, delivery takes place at a future date, none of the above.
The answer is C. C.
Wrong. Sorry? Wrong.
Jack Marcel, your microphone is on.
All right, thank you so much, Jackie. The contestant that has made it the next round from this group one, it's Manishimye Prote. Buzzer number 4.
Congratulations. Contestants can take their seats, judges. Okay. Congratulations, well done. So this is the first group. Group 1.
Okay, we have the next group now, those who picked group number 2. And here I have Migambi Imana Jean de la Paix, Ufitiwabo Berize, Nzabonimana Emmanuel, Uwayo Noela, and Ndaisaba Tassier. Please come forward and pick your buzzer number as you head to the buzzer position. The names that I've just called, please come forward.
And once you've picked the number, you will move to this direction and get your microphone. Then you take your position at the buzzer. This is the closing and awarding ceremony of the Capital Market University Challenge 2023. The University Challenge aims at imparting financial knowledge on students that are in higher institutions of learning in Rwanda. It doesn't matter how old, it doesn't matter the course you're doing, and by the way, financial knowledge, any one of us, everyone, not anyone, every one of us should be aware. You're at campus today, you're studying. In future, you will be an employer, you'll be an employee, you'll be an investor. In future, when money starts coming in, you want to know how to spend it sparingly, how to save it, how to save for a rainy day. And that's where the challenge comes in. And it's a very good thing that it has been taken to the university students. A lot of us learnt about money in our old age. It's very unfortunate. So I envy you personally. I envy you. I look at you people and I feel bad. I wish I had an opportunity like this. But at the same time, I do hope that you realize how privileged you are and that you will put this to good use. This experience, the experience of taking part in the challenge, the experience of being in this room, the experience of being reached by the Capital Market Authority Rwanda. I do hope that you'll put all this to good use. Later on in the day, we will hear from different distinguished people, experienced people in the money space, and that's a conversation that I would love each one of you to get prepared for. You each have a notebook and a pen or a pencil on your table. When that time comes, take notes. You can do so on your phone as well. Just make sure we don't leave this room the same way we came. We should learn from each other, learn from people that have gone ahead of us and done things. Let's learn from their experiences. It is said that only a fool waits to learn from their experience. What brilliant people do is that they learn from other people's experiences. So you have an opportunity today to be part of the University Challenge. Leave this room with financial knowledge so that in future when you're making millions of francs, but even thousands of francs, you don't consume it all, that you're able to invest. The capital market of Rwanda is here for all of us to save. I said earlier, thanks to the association that I have with the CMA, I was able to do something in the capital market space, and it's such a good experience. I want each one of you to experience it. I want to now hand over to Judge Marcel.
Oh, thank you so much, Jackie. We also again want to confirm if Belizu Tetuav is standing on buzzer number 1, and Migambi Imana Jean de la Paix is standing on number 2. Emmanuel Nzabonimana standing on number 3. Noela Uwayo, number 4. And definitely Tasienda Sitaba, number 5. All right.
Thank you, George. And I will look forward to the questions coming up. This is group number 2 for you who's just joined us. Number 7. So that will be question number 1 for this group. One of the statements below does not correspond to market efficiency. A, market prices reflect all available relevant information. B, it is possible to consistently beat the market. C, insider information is not reflected in the market prices. D, index tracker funds are constructed on the assumption that markets are efficient.
Buzzer number 2.
The answer is C.
Wrong.
Who wants to make a second attempt? Buzz?
Buzzer number 5. Wrong.
We go to the second question for the group. The most basic type of bonds with fixed coupon payment and predetermined maturity is A, regular bond, B, revenue bond, C, vanilla bond, D, fixed bond.
Buzzer number 5. Wrong.
Who is buzzing for the second attempt?
Number 1.
Answer is B.
Wrong.
We go to the third question. For this group, in the primary market, zero coupon bonds are A, sold at premium, B, sold at discount, C, indexed to inflation, and D, none of the above.
Buzzer number 2.
The answer is B.
Correct.
Question number 4. The minimum subscription amount to qualify as a competitive bidder for T-bonds by BNR is A, 10 million francs, B, 30 million francs, C, 50 million francs, D, 100 million francs.
Buzzer number 3.
The answer is B.
Wrong.
Who's attempting?
Buzzer number 5. Wrong.
And now we go to the fifth question. Which security among the following is categorized as hybrid? A, green bond, B, social bond, C, preferred stock, D, none of the above.
Buzzer number 4.
The answer is C.
Correct.
Well done. We're done with the questions.
All right, thank you so much, Jackie. I think within this group we got a tie, and we're going to go ahead with the next question just to break the tie. We'll stay with buzzer number 4 and buzzer number 2. The rest of the team will just go in your seat. Thanks.
So judges, the current question is the one that will be the tiebreaker. Okay.
The next 3
The
questions.
next one, the next 3 questions.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, we go. In Rwanda, the maximum allowed investment in treasury bonds for retail investors is 100,000 francs, 500,000 francs, 10 million francs. D, none of the above.
Buzzer number 4.
The answer is A.
Wrong. Automatically, buzzer number 2 will get the chance to respond.
The correct answer is C.
Wrong.
We go to the next question. We have 3 questions for the tiebreaker. VAT rate applicable on transfer of shares listed on RSC is A, 0%, B, 15%, C, 18%, D, none of the above.
Buzzer number 2.
The answer is A.
Wrong.
Okay. The answer is B.
Wrong.
We now go to the third question. The third and final question. Minimum investment in BK Capital Aguka Fund for retail investors is 2,000 francs, that's option A. B, 100,000 francs. C, 1 million francs. D, none of the above.
Buzzer number 4.
The answer is B.
Correct. All right, thank you so much. The contestant that has made it the next round within
Let's
this group
appreciate the contestants.
is Noela Uwayo.
Okay. Judge Olivier, you're calling the next batch of students.
Yes,
Group number
please.
3.
The next batch, these are people that, because they are contestants who came later, so you might not necessarily have picked number 3, but most of you have picked number 3 except those that we have added. So we have Bizimana Auguste, Ishimwe Peter, Dushime Mucho Divine, Ishimwe Lilios, Uwimana Silvestre. Please come forward and pick your number for the buzzer you're going to be using. Quickly, please.
In the meantime, we would like to politely ask the audience to please to try to remain silent when the contestants are taking their questions. Let's try not to confuse them. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge Moses. Contestants, you'll go this way and pick the microphones. This is the third group. As Judge Moses has said, you're allowed to celebrate or cheer on your favorite contestant, but don't make it noisy so that you don't confuse them. Judge Olivier?
Yes, please. For the interest of time, let's also have those who will be in the fourth group to also pick the number for their buzzers. So
Okay.
I'm calling the following: Niyomahoro Akerin, Habarugira Samuel, Hagabimana Crema, and Munezero Flozin. Please come and pick your number. You'll just pick and go back and sit. As this group finishes, then you will know which buzzer you will be using.
On stage, we have the third group, and the ones picking their numbers, that's the fourth group. When Judge Marcel is done there, she will confirm if the contestants are standing in the right place. To you who's joining us online, thank you so much for being part of this wonderful event. We are marking 10 years of the Capital Market University Challenge. In its 10th edition, the University Challenge has reached and imparted knowledge in more than 10,000 students.
All right, thank you, Jackie. I would like also to reconfirm that Peter Ishimge is standing on number 1, and Sylvestre Wiman is standing on number 2, and Divine Dushime Mucho, number 3, Auguste Bizimana, and definitely Ishimge Lilios.
Thank you, Judge Marcel. The first question for Group 3. Which of the following financial instruments are not traded in the money market? A, treasury bills. B, asset-backed securities. C, repurchase agreements. D, certificates of deposits.
Number 3. Wrong.
Who wants to make a second attempt?
The answer is D.
Wrong.
We go to the second question. Investors with high risk appetite invest mostly in A, unit trusts. B, private equity funds. C, hedge funds. D, none of the above.
Correct, but we'll just need to wait as we read out your buzzer.
Question number 3. In Rwanda, which of the following is not subject to CMA regulatory powers? A, online forex traders. B, cryptocurrency investments. C, pensions, funds. D, all of the above.
Buzzer number 4.
The answer is C.
Wrong. Buzzer number 5.
The answer is B.
Sorry?
Answer is B.
Wrong.
We go to question number 4. Which of the following is not correct about private equity fund? A, it invests primarily in shares. B, it is not accessible to the general public for investment. C, it invests mostly in money market funds. D, none of the above.
Buzzer number 3.
The answer is B.
Wrong. Buzzer number 5.
The answer is C.
Correct.
Question number 5. The main purpose of financial markets is to A, allocate savings effectively. B, facilitate payment transactions. C, allocate savings efficiently. D, all of the above.
Wrong, but I told you that we'll just have to wait until we read out your buzzer number. Okay.
Who is making the second attempt?
Number 5.
The answer is A.
Wrong.
Those are all the questions for Group 3. Yes.
Thank you so much, Jackie. The contestant that has made it the next round of this competition is buzzer number 3. It's Divine Dushime Mucho.
Congratulations, Divine. Thank you. Yeah. So you can take back the microphones. Those that picked, the fourth group that was called forward, you already picked your buzzer numbers. If you can come forward and pick your stand numbers, your podium numbers. Oh, they already picked them?
Yeah, group number 4,
number
they
4.
already know their buzzers.
Okay.
Let them take the mic.
So just
the
hold on,
microphone.
you'll be given the mics.
Okay. They are asking whether there was no tie in the previous group. We would like to confirm that there was no tie because there was one of the respondents who responded at the second time. So the marks are different when you answer for the first attempt as compared to when you answer for the second attempt.
Thanks for the clarification.
So we would like also to call the last group of this first round to come and pick the number of the buzzers, and those are Masenjesho Odette, Ishimwe Delis, Nibitangaza Jean, and Nyangwi Vianney. Please come forward and pick the numbers.
For those who've just joined us, it is the closing and awarding ceremony of the University Challenge. The University Challenge has been around for 10 years now. More than 10,000 students have benefited from this program that aims to equip them with knowledge on how to become future investors. We had a Twitter space yesterday and one question was asked on whether there's an age limit. There is no age limit. So if you're watching us and you are a student at an institution of higher learning in Rwanda, look out for the next edition of the challenge and participate. There's no age limit, and it doesn't even matter what course you're doing. There are times you see this and you're saying, that's for people that are doing business. No, it's not. People that are doing economics, that's not it. Any one of you can participate. The hashtag we're using today is UniChallengeRW. We appreciate ICPAR, our partners that have joined us at CMA to make this possible. RNIT, Iterambere, thank you so much for joining us and being part of this event. We are live on the different Capital Market Authority Rwanda platforms.
Okay, let's again confirm that Habarugira Samuel is standing on number 1, and Niomaholo Aklin is standing on number 2, and Haganimana Clema is standing on number 5, and Monezero Francine is standing for 4. So we're ready to go.
Thank you. Question number 1 for group 4. Interest on savings calculated on both the initial principal and the accumulated interest from previous periods is referred to as A, accrued interest, B, compound interest, C, accumulated interest, D, none of the above.
Buzzer number 5.
The answer is B.
Correct.
Suppose Mr. X owns a big bakery and he's predicting an increase in the price of wheat, in brackets underlying asset. Then the best option is to sell a call option, B, buy a put option, C, buy a call option, D, sell a put option.
Buzzer number 5.
The answer is C.
Correct.
Which type of companies are permitted to list their shares on the RSE? A, private limited companies, B, public limited companies, C, protected sale companies, D, all of the above?
Buzzer number 1.
The answer is D.
Wrong. Buzzer number 4.
The answer is C.
Wrong.
What is the applicable withholding tax on ESC citizens who invest in a 2-year bond listed on the RSE? A, 0%. B, 5%. C, 15%. D, none of the above.
Buzzer number 1.
The answer is A.
Wrong. Buzzer number 5.
The answer is B.
Wrong.
How many corporate bonds are listed on the RSE? A, 1, B, 2, C, 3, D, none.
Buzzer number 2.
C.
Wrong. Buzzer number
A.
correct.
Those are all the questions for our judges.
Thank you so much. The contestant that has made it the next round is buzzer number 5, Haganima Naklema.
Congratulations. Kema gets to join other contestants in the next round. And now we call upon the last group. Group 5, come forward and pick your microphones, then take your position on the podium. This is the awarding ceremony of Capital Market University Challenge 2023. It's been 10 years of this amazing program that equips students with knowledge that they need. You know, I was watching a program recently, and these people were discussing the job market, talking about how in other places, you will find parents talk to their children about work when they're still young. They teach their children how to work when they're young. And this starts at home. You can assign someone a task when they're young. The rest of the people catch up later. They play catch up. The same could be said about money. In other places, you'll find financial lessons are part of the curriculum. They are part of conversations at home. But in our setting, for most of us in our African homes, we rarely talk about money. It's a good thing that the Capital Market Authority Rwanda is taking this conversation where it matters most. We wait until university, after graduation is when you start looking for a job. For some, it's actually after graduation. Even when they have done a course through 3 years, they're still asking themselves, what work do I want to do? Or you ask them, what job are you looking for? And they say anything. So you are having an opportunity to know about finances before you leave the university. When you get employed, when you get into your first job, at least you'll have an idea of where to start saving. You'll not be playing catch up like majority of us. We're waiting for one more contestant before we can go through the
No, we go
set of
ahead.
questions.
This group is made of 4 contestants.
Thank you, John Russell.
So we are just confirming if Jean Ibitangaza is standing for number 1, Odette Masengesho is standing for number 4, Delise Ishimwe is standing for number 3, and Nyandwi Vianney number 5.
Question number 1 for them. How can a general decrease in interests affect a 5-year government bond listed on the RSE? A, price will rise. B, price will fall. C, coupon will rise. D, coupon will fall.
Buzzer number 4.
The answer is C.
Wrong. Buzzer number 3.
The answer is A.
Correct.
In the event of a company going into liquidation, who would normally have the lowest priority for payment? A, shareholders. B, banks. C, the tax office. D, bondholders.
Buzzer number 4.
The answer is B.
Wrong. Buzzer number 3.
The answer is D.
Wrong.
Advising on company restructuring is one of the principal activities of A, commercial banks. B, central banks. C, investment banks. D, all of the above.
Buzzer number 5.
Answer is A.
Wrong. Buzzer number 4.
The answer is C.
Correct.
Question number 4. In Rwanda, the fiscal policy is implemented by A, BNR. B, RRA. C, MINCOFIN. D, all of the above.
Buzzer number 5.
C.
Correct.
And lastly, which of the following services is not offered by custodians? A, holding assets and safekeeping, such as equities and bonds. Arranging settlement of any purchases and sales of securities. C, asset servicing, collecting income from assets and processing corporate actions. D, providing overdraft to their clients.
Buzzer number 4.
The answer is C.
Wrong. Buzzer number 3.
The answer is A.
Wrong. Thank you so much. The contestant that has made it to the next round of the competition is Vianney Nyandwi, standing on number 5.
Jackie, hello.
Yes, Judge Olivier.
Okay, thank you, contestant, for participating in this first round. And as we've been announcing, after each round, we are going to the second round. And from this second round, we'll get the winner of the competition. So those who have been, who have emerged the first in each group are, and they should come forward to pick the numbers for their podium that they are going to use. Manishimwe Prote, Uwayo Noela, Dushime Mucho Divine, Hagabimana Clema, and Nyandwi Vianney. Please come forward and pick the number that you will be using for the second round. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Judge Olivier. While you're at it, I wonder if all of you have scanned this QR code. Some interesting things there. Scan the QR code, you'll find questions, test your financial knowledge, but also it guides you to the live broadcast of the University Challenge. Follow the conversation online, hashtag UniChallengeRW. Capital U, capital C, capital R. We're very pleased to have you here with us. Let's spread the word. Let's make sure as many people as possible get to know about the challenge. To Isere Thierry, thank you so much. We appreciate you for spreading the word. The hashtag is UniChallengeRW. As soon as the contestants are here, we will move forward. Yesterday we had a Twitter space and the coordinator of the University Challenge shared some great information with us. You can buy shares for as little as 40 francs. So once Capital Market Authority has given you the knowledge, they've come to your university, they've come to your college, and they've equipped you with that knowledge, it's up to you to start looking out and following what's listed on the RSE. With 40 francs, you're able to buy shares. You could become an investor with as little as 2,000 francs. You're here, you are planning to start a business of selling handbags. Which bag are you going to buy for 2,000 to sell? It's impossible. But here's an opportunity for you to become an investor. Thanks to the capital market, gives you an opportunity to invest as little as 2,000 francs. This is the second and the final round of the quiz, with winners from each group taking part. Charge Marcel.
Thank you so much, Jackie. Let us also confirm that Divine Dushime Mucho is standing on number 1, and Noela Uwayo is standing on number 2. Number 3, Protema Nishimge, Clema Hagabimana, number 4, and Vianney Nyandwi, number 5.
Wonderful. The first question for this group: the statements below are valid in times of rising inflation, except A, businesses have to continually update prices to keep pace with inflation. B, people are encouraged to save as the nominal value of the investment increases substantially. C, employees find the real value of their salaries eroded. D, exports may become less competitive.
Buzzer number 5. Wrong. Buzzer number 3.
The answer is B.
Correct.
Which aspect of bonds is affected when a treasury bond is reopened in Rwanda? A, coupon rate. B, face value. C, redemption date. D, all of the above.
Buzzer number 1.
The answer is A.
Wrong. Buzzer number 3.
The answer is B.
Correct.
The economic activity can be measured by A, total income paid by firms to individuals. B, individuals' total expenditure on firms' output. C, the value of total output generated by firms. D, any of the above.
Buzzer number 3.
The answer is A.
Wrong. Buzzer number 4.
The answer is C.
Wrong.
What is the right formula to calculate GDP? A, consumer spending plus government spending minus investment plus export minus imports. B, consumer spending plus government spending plus investment plus exports minus imports. C, consumer spending minus government spending plus investment minus export plus imports. D, none of the above.
Buzzer number 3.
The answer is C.
Wrong. Buzzer number 1.
The answer is D.
Wrong.
And lastly, dividend yield equals A, dividend slash market capitalization times 100. B, dividend per share dash slash earnings per share times 100. C, both A and B. And D, none of the above.
Buzzer number 1.
Answer is A.
Correct. Thank you so much, Jackie.
Welcome, Jackers.
We are counted a tie within this final round of the competition. We will be remaining with Protema Nshimwe and Divine Mucho Uwayo. The rest of the team will just go to your seat. Thank you.
Let's give them a round of applause. They've come a long way. Well done. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have 3 questions for the 2 contestants in front of us. In the meantime, Kevin Umurerwa, she's a student at Kepler. I ask you to prepare yourself. Kevin is a past contestant of the Capital Market University Challenge, and we invited her here to share with us her experience. She was part of actually this particular edition. So Kevin, get ready for that.
Thank you, Jackie. So we wanted to clarify that we are going to break this tie, but after this tie has been broken, we will bring back the 3 contestants because we want to rank them from 1 to 5. So we'll bring back the other 3 and ask them other questions to make sure we get number 1 up to 5. Again, we will not announce the ranking immediately after the questions. The ranking will be announced when the awarding ceremony starts. Thank you.
Okay, the questions for the contestants. What is the primary role of a stock exchange in the capital market? A, to facilitate the trading of stocks and other securities. B, to provide loans to companies for their expansion projects. C, to regulate the financial activities of stockbrokers. D, to issue government bonds for infrastructure development.
Buzzer number 3.
The answer is C.
Wrong. Buzzer number 1.
The answer is A.
Correct.
What is not a function of a brokerage firm in the capital market? A, to provide investment advice to the investors. B, to facilitate buying and selling of securities on behalf of clients. C, arranging deals in capital market instruments. D, none of the above.
Buzzer number 3.
The answer is C.
Wrong. Buzzer number 1.
The answer is A.
Wrong.
Which of the following is not a direct risk associated with investing in stocks listed on RSE? A, market risk. B, liquidity risk. C, political risk. D, currency risk.
Buzzer number 1.
The answer is B.
Wrong.
The answer is A.
Wrong. All right, thank you so much, Jackie. As my fellow Moses said, we're not announcing the winner right now, but we are calling out the contestant number 2, Noela Uwayo, Clement Hagabimana, Nyangwi Vianney, for competing for the rest of the numbers as this 2 continues. Thank you. You can just go to your seat.
Congratulations. So far, so good. Our judges are Moses Asimwe, we have Olivier Mgwaneza, and Marcela Nikuze. And earlier we said we would have students in different categories. They'll be put in different groups. We had groups of 5 and had groups of 4 students. Those that emerged winners in the first round went to the second round. The judges have said we will not get the rankings as yet. As we go to this particular round, I ask Evin to get ready. We'll give her a few minutes to share with us her experience as a contestant in the Capital Market University Challenge. The hashtag we're using today is #UniChallengeRW, and you can be part of the conversation online. If you can scan the QR code, you'll follow the event live. For those that are already joining us online, thank you. We do appreciate you for coming on.
Jackie, just to make it clear that for this round, we are going to have 5 questions. And if we got a tie, we'll just go ahead to break it with more 5. So let's just go with the 5.
Thank you. Question number 1. What type of capital market license is available to individuals in Rwanda? 1A, stock brokerage. B, investment advisory. C, trustee. D, none of the above.
Buzzer number 5. Wrong. Buzzer number 2. Correct.
Who appoints the chief executive officer of the CMA? A, the president. B, the prime minister. C, minister of finance and economic planning. D, chairperson of the board of directors.
Buzzer number 2. Wrong. Buzzer number 4. Wrong.
Iterambere Fund which is a public fund, is registered as A, partnership, B, foundation, C, contractual scheme, D, none of the above?
Buzzer number 2. Wrong. Buzzer number 4. Correct.
Contestants, I don't know if it's the microphones that are not adjusted well. Just try and bring them close. Yeah, so that we can hear you well. I need a new question. Who is responsible for approving and supervising partnerships established as CIS in Rwanda? A, is it RDB? B, CMA? C, BNR? D, none of the above?
Buzzer number 4. Wrong. Buzzer number 2. Correct.
Which of the following is an advantage of investing in listed stocks? A, guaranteed high returns on investment. B, protection against inflation. C, immediate access to funds. D, low risk investment opportunities.
Buzzer number 4. Wrong. Buzzer number 2. Wrong. Thank you so much, Jackie. Lucky enough, we did not count any tie, and we already got our ranking, which will be announced during the awarding ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Let us appreciate the judges. And let us appreciate the contestants as well. I now would love to invite forward, and we will allow the judges time to do the computation. They'll share with us the results later. Kevin Umurerwa, is she present? Kevin, if you're around, please come forward to the stage. Would love to hear a little bit of what you will have to say about your participation in the Capital Markets University Challenge.
Hello everyone, my name is Kevin Mlergwa from Kepler University. I have participated in essay writing, and I'm very excited and amazed to be here with you, sharing my experience and benefit of participating in Capital Market University Challenge. Have you ever had that feeling when you wake up and you realize that something important is missing? Well, one day happened to me. I felt the need of invest and save my money. Do you know what? I failed. Do you know why? I didn't have the skills and experience of where I can invest my money. I will never forget that moment. It made me realize how important it is to know where you can invest and save your money. And that is where the Capital Market University Challenge came into my life and helped me to know how I can promote and know where I can invest and save my money and get profit and learn more skills and help me to get that knowledge. Firstly, I want to thank Capital Market Authority for giving us students an amazing opportunity of participating in Capital University Challenge, where we get different skills, knowledge of how we can invest our money wisely. Capital Market Program has been instrumental in encouraging us students, introducing to us about bonds and stocks, and how we can promote culture of saving and investing in terms of bond and stocks. Participating in this competition has changed my perspectives and motivated me to save and invest more, even though it's not easy for our students, but it's possible. Since we are here and we have different experience and how we can invest our small money and become small investors, we can do it. Today, as we gather here as young people from different parts of the country, I encourage all of you to start your investment journey right away. The benefits of saving and investing are enormous and huge. Please take time, think about investing, even though it is not easy for us young generation. Please take your time. As I conclude, please think about this. How can we encourage more students and community to save and invest? Let's think simple and innovative ways to raise awareness and inspire to embark others on this journey of financial growth and stability. Thank you all for listening. Let's work toward a prosperous future through the power of savings and investing. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Let's appreciate Kevin Umurerwa. Well done, Kevin, and keep that up. Let nothing discourage you. I said earlier that the University Challenge is celebrating the 10th anniversary. Over the last 10 years, more than 10,000 students have benefited from this challenge. There's someone within the Capital Market Authority who holds this as their baby and does everything there is to make the challenge a success. The person that does not sleep but is constantly thinking about students. I would love you to join me in welcoming forward the coordinator of the Capital Market University Challenge, Magnifique Migisha. Please, let's appreciate him as he comes forward.
Thank you so much, Jackie. Good afternoon, everyone. Dear board members, Capital Market Authority, we have two directors. Dear Eric Bundugu, ED Capital Market Authority, we are together with Dr. Diane Karusisi, the CEO of Bank of Kigali. We are together with Julian from ICPA. She's Director of Strategy. We have also Mr. Jonathan Gatera, CEO Arnite. Good afternoon, everyone. So basically, mine will be short. It's all about to thank you for your attendance. And basically, you have got this experience. It's a live experience on how the capital market empowers the next generation of investors. Basically, going through all these questions, when you are back in your university, you will keep thinking about the capital market, how to invest, or how to become a professional. We want brokers from our students. And basically, in this particular competition, we have students who pursue communication, law, agriculture, so it's open for everyone. And at Capital Market Authority, we are happy that the challenge is being embraced by so many students. And as we speak, all these participants, they attempted to the quiz and essay category through their gadgets. So they don't need to gather together in person. They sit in their rooms and they are able to attempt both the essay and the quiz category. And we are looking forward to expand this competition. Even next year, might invite more students. And thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Magnifique. And please do follow CMA Rwanda on different platforms. Interact with Magnifique at Migisha, who will answer all your questions on investing in the capital market. And the person that we're going to hear from next is an inspirational, powerful person. She's a statistician. How did I pronounce that? What? You know those words that complicate things, huh? And then she's also an economist. And, ladies and gentlemen, the CEO of BK, Diane Karisisi. Let's appreciate Dr. Diane Karisisi.
Thank you, Jackie. Good afternoon, everyone. It's already the afternoon. Thank you for having me in this gathering. I see young people. Maybe I'll leave here feeling a bit younger. We all need to feel younger, right? So I was asked to talk to you about the benefits of saving and investing. I bet you've learned that at school. I hope you've learned that at home long ago, not now, because it's extremely important. Now, the benefits of savings can be looked at micro level, individual level, family level, but also at a macro level, at the level of the country, level of the region, even the continent, or even global. So I'll start with explaining what the benefits are at the level of an individual. We are here all as individuals. So saving is important, is critically important. Why? Saving, for me, is the basics of financial discipline. So what is financial discipline? To me, financial discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most, what is most important for you. So what do you want most? You want financial security. You want probably to buy an asset, a house. You want to build a fund to help you fulfill your dreams. So it's really important, and discipline is everywhere, and saving is financial discipline. Choosing between what you want now, immediately, consuming, going to a movie, and what you want most in your life. So this, to me, is the first benefit of saving. Now, it helps you buy financial freedom, because if you know that you have a cushion, some money, to help you in case, we've now come, we've survived COVID. All of us here have survived COVID. But we know that it's been a very difficult time for the country individually. And only people who had some savings were able to go through this period without too many problems. But saving is also, a way for you to have bigger dreams. We see that every day at the bank. We talk to people who want to buy an asset, they want to buy a home, and we tell them it's good, it's a great plan. I think it's important to have, to own a home, but you start saving, and us as a bank will only come when you have some saving that we can complement for you to be able to acquire a home. But saving is also, it's only a small part of the equation. Some people save and put the money under a mattress. Is that smart? It can't be smart. So smart saving is actually investing, right? Because you can put your money under the mattress, and then guess what? The fire outbreak, you lose everything. Or it can even be stolen. Theft can happen in your neighborhood, money stolen, and you've lost everything. So smart saving is about investing. That's why we have banks, and that's actually why the banks are regulated, because we are entrusted with people's savings. So someone has to look at how we do things to make sure that the savings of people are protected. So beyond putting money at the bank, I think we have many instruments to enable people to invest. Capital Market Authority is one. Did you know that Bank of Kigali is listed, is a listed stock in the stock market today in Kigali? And guess what? We're also cross-listed in Nairobi to give opportunities for people across the region to invest in BK. So investing is important. It's a way for you to actually now build wealth. Because when you invest, you get an income on top of your savings. And I think in one of the questions in the quiz, there was a question about compounded interest. This is, I think, a very powerful concept in finance, because savings with compounded interest, you keep getting income on top of the income that you get. And that's how people build wealth. That's how your income or your fund will exponentially grow. So that's, why we invest, because we want to create wealth. We want to create wealth for ourselves. We want to create wealth for the next generation. And that's why I think we need to invest. Now, I'll talk about savings at a macro level. And this is, I'll link it to a question I get very often from people, from journalists. They always ask me, you're a banker, but why are interest rates high in Rwanda? Why, people borrow money at 16, 17, 18%, sometimes even higher. You go to a microfinance, you'll get money at 24%. So people ask that question. So now, I'll talk about now the savings, the benefits of saving at a macro level. It's very simple. I think this is probably what you've all learned in your macroeconomic course. What we do as banks is to get savings from our clients and deploy those savings into investment. So this is what banks do. This is intermediation. We take savings that we deploy into investment. Now we have clients who invest in factories, who invest in agriculture, who invest in properties, etc. So these are investments. Now the problem that we have in Rwanda and probably in many countries is that we don't have enough savings, yet our investment needs are huge. We need to build infrastructure, basic infrastructure. We need to build roads. We need to build power plants because we want to, people to have electricity. We need to build homes. We need to build factories. So on the one hand, we have huge investment needs, but we don't have enough savings. The savings rate in Rwanda is about 15%. If you compare it to the global average, which is probably around 25%, that shows that we don't have enough savings. Yet, we all want to drive a nice car. We all want jobs created in factories. We all want to, have public transport. We all want to have beautiful roads, but we don't have enough savings. So that's why I think now saving becomes a duty, becomes a patriotic duty. Because the more savings we have, the more investment we'll be able to have. And when there is a discrepancy between the savings and the investment needs, guess what? The price of money becomes very high. So I tell people that I have very high demand for loans and not enough deposits. In particular, not enough long-term deposits. And that's why, you know what happens when you go to the market and you want to buy beans and the season has been very bad, there's not enough beans. What happens? The price increases. So that's why I think as a country, as citizens, as responsible citizens, we need to save. We need our communities to save. We need to keep teaching people how to save because it's important for us to have, to be able to fund the investments that we need in our nation. So you'll see in many countries, and I remember, during COVID in 2020, interest rates in some countries in the world went negative. You remember that? Interest rates negative. So you save money, you put money somewhere, and you get a negative interest. So what does that mean? What does that mean to you? Of course, if you want to invest, this is great. Have negative interest rates. So you're incentivized to invest because rates are very low or even negative. So we have some countries in the world, I think I'll talk about Japan, probably Switzerland, where there's so much savings and not enough investments that the price of money is very low. So you can borrow for 10 years, for 20 years at 1.5%. So that's what savings do. If you have a lot of savings, the price of money becomes low. And if your dream is to become an entrepreneur, to build a business, to create a startup, you'll have access to cheap capital. So it's really, really important to save individually at a macro level, at the level of the country, so we enable investment, we enable enterprises, etc. So I think that's what I wanted to share with you today. And I think as a country, we should aspire to get to a savings rate, which is the total savings to GDP, to about 25, even 30%. And the other thing I want to tell you is that saving is not something for the rich. You know, you can save 100 francs. You can save 1,000 francs. You can decide to save every day, every week, every month. And it's really something you do before you consume. So you receive an income, you know, from your scholarship, from your parents, guardian, or from your job. The first thing is save. And then you plan for consumption, you can also plan for investments, etc. So it's really the first thing you do before thinking, I don't have enough cash, I need to, you know, buy many other things. Remember, financial discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most in your life. So that's, I think, the parting word I have for you today. And I will invite you to invest in us, in BK. Yeah. How about that? I think we are doing well in terms of the intermediation job that we do as a company. We are very proud to have contributed to this beautiful building where we are, because we provided a facility to build this facility. Earlier this week, I was visiting the new Amahoro Stadium, which is amazing. And I was proud as BK to be part of this amazing project, and I believe it's going to attract many games at local, regional, and international level. So this is what savings does. If we get enough savings, you are able to do the intermediation as a bank and provide funding facilities for this kind of infrastructure to be built in our country. So I'll invite you, and we do that with a good return. You know, our return on equity, the people who put money in us, our shareholders, they get a return that is above 20%, which is a good return. So today, if you invest in BK, the price of one BK stock is 280. I'm hoping that I live here, there'll be a lot of demand for the BK stock, and all of a sudden, it's going to go to 350, maybe, right? And we will work for you to give you a return at the end of the year. Our dividend yield, was also one of the questions I saw in the quiz, is close to 12%, which is very good. It's actually even better than investing in a treasury bond. And the good thing, I think, that the Capital Market Authority and all the stakeholders in that space have been doing is to create so many products for people to be able to save easily. So I was sitting next to Jonathan, who's managing Interamere Fund. I think it's a very, very easy way for people to save. There's Ejo Heza, which is a sort of pension scheme for people who don't have formal jobs. I think it's extremely important. For people who don't work like you, some of the people I was sitting with who don't have a pension savings, it's important for all those people, farmers, etc., to also have to save for their old age. So all these products have been developed, I think, and encouraged by the Capital Market Authority. And we need, I think, as bankers, as finance professionals, we need to create many more products, enable them on your phone. So you should be able to save immediately on your phone. You should be able to invest and to buy a BK stock on your phone. And I think that's a challenge that I leave for Eric. At some point when we come here for the 12th or 13th challenge, people can take their phones and start, buying stock or bonds. I think that would be a great thing and will further encourage savings. So thank you very much again for having me. I wish you a great weekend. And remember, saving is choosing between what you want now, and what you want most. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let's appreciate Dr. Dan Karisisi. Thank you for those kind words of wisdom. If you will forget anything she has said, I don't want you to forget this. Do not save your money under the mattress. The last time someone in my village did that, they lost everything. Don't. One was saving their money under the mattress, the other one in a banana plantation. He went back and could not remember where the money was. And that's how it disappeared. So don't save your money in places that are unsafe. Save your money smartly. When you invest, you earn, and you're able to build wealth. So let's build wealth. And something that you said, which is quite poignant, saving is a patriotic duty. When did you ever hear saving and patriotic in the same sentence? So yes, saving is a patriotic duty, and it is not for the rich. Okay? You can save, you can start anywhere. I would love to know if the judges are done with the computation and we already have the wonderful. Because for the next session, we will be awarding our winners. And these are winners from the quiz competition that we have witnessed and the winners from the essay competition that went on away from our eyes. And we will start with the fourth runner-up. The fourth runner-up for the essay competition. I'll invite one of the judges so that you can give us the names of, I will give the essay fourth runner-up, and then you will give us the fourth runner-up for the quiz competition, if that's okay with you. Judge Marcel, you've got something you want to say? Okay. Microphone, please. And Judge Marcel, once you get the microphone, if you want to say something before we start calling forward the winners, it's okay. You're welcome to do that. We have our judges, Moses, Marcella, and Olivier. So any one of you can give us, if you have any information you want to share before we start calling forward the winners. And as I said, we'll start with the fourth runner-up.
Thank you, Jackie. I think we are ready to go, but for us in quiz category, we have 5 rankings. So I don't know how we start with number 4.
Okay.
Yeah, we go, yes.
Yeah, because you've got
You're
5,
right?
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so let us start with the, I will consult. Just give me 2 seconds to consult on how we're going to do that, because the essay competition had 4 and you had 5. Okay.
No, you're right, Jackie. I think there's a winner and the 4 runners, so we are ready to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let us, I would love to invite forward to assist us with the awarding of the prizes to the winners. I want to invite forward Dr. James Ndahiro and RNIT's CEO to come forward. Dr. James Ndahiro will give the 4th runner-up from the quiz competition, and CEO Gatera Jonathan will award the 4th runner-up for the essay competition. So, Judge Marcella?
Just a second. Come here. Thank you.
Okay. As Dr. James Ndahiro is coming forward, we will start by awarding the 4th runner-up for the RNIT, the 4th runner-up for the essay competition. That's just before we conclude the quiz one. Let's have CEO Gatera Jonathan come forward. Shortly we will award them. To start with the essay competition, the 4th runner-up will be awarded first by CEO Gatera Jonathan. The 4th runner-up is Rugira Selsi. Let's give a round of applause to Rugira Selsi, who's the 4th runner-up from the essay competition. Quickly. And please, kindly come with a plaque. Judge Marcella, you have the microphone. You will call forward the winner for the quiz competition. There we are. And Jonathan, you don't have to leave yet. You can just stay there so that you witness as the quiz winner is also awarded. Judge Marcel, give us the winner, the fourth runner-up.
All right, thank you, Jackie. The fourth runner-up of the quiz category is Nyangui Vianney.
Vianney, congratulations. Dr. Ndahiro will present Vianney with a gift. And Vianney, you'll have the opportunity to take a picture with Dr. Ndahiro and Gatera Jonathan. Congratulations. Congratulations, Vianney. Thank you. CEO Gatera, you're not going back. You stay there. I beg you to. We're going to award the third runner-up. This one will be awarded by RNIT CEO Gatera Jonathan. The third runner-up from the ISE competition, Uwase Shalom. Congratulations. Uwase Shalom. Third runner-up in the ISE competition, Uwase Shalom, being awarded by RNIT's CEO Gatera. I will request Director Charles Furaha to come forward to join Jonathan, and they will award the third runner-up for the quiz competition.
Thank you. For the quiz category, the third runner-up is Hagabimana Clement.
Congratulations, Clement. Congratulations, Clement, the third runner-up in the quiz category, being awarded by one of our directors, Charles Furaha. And also on stage is Gatera Jonathan. Congratulations, Clement. Thank you, Director Furaha. Thank you very much. I would love to invite forward the second runner-up, the ISE category. Congratulations, Mugenga Placid. Second runner-up, Mugenga Placid. As the second runner-up, the ISE category, I invite forward Director Bernard Senjiyumva. Placid, you can leave the stage. Thank you very much. Director Bernard Senjiyumva is going to pass the award to the second runner-up. It's okay. No, Placide goes, director remains, and Jonathan remains as well. The two of you remain there.
Thank you. The second runner-up for the quiz category is Waenowera.
Congratulations. Director Bernard Sengiva will award the second runner-up in the quiz category. I will soon let go of Jonathan. For now, let him escort everyone else. That's the second runner-up in the quiz category. Thank you. Time to award the first runner-up in the essay category. Umurerwa. Oh, but I request Director Bernard. Thank you. We appreciate your services. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. But CEO Jonathan, you remain there. That's our friend RNIT CEO Jonathan Gatera. Please come forward. The first runner-up essay competition. And that's Umurerwa Kevin. Congratulations. And you can take your seat. I now invite forward Dr. Dan Karusisi, who will award the first runner-up in the quiz category. Dr. Dan. And who's
the first
here?
runner-up in the quiz category is no one other than Protema Nshimwe.
Congratulations. There we are. Congratulations. Thank you, Dr. Dan. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. And as Dr. Dan takes a seat, I would love to invite Julian to join us. Julian is ICPA's Director of Strategy. Julian Kaiwanda. Thank you very much. I also invite forward Capital Market Authority's Eric Bundugu to come and join us forward. That's our boss at the Capital Market Authority. Thank you very much, Eric. And now we have the winner. We have our winner in the essay category. And we also have our winner in the quiz category. They will be awarded by Julian from ICPAR. We've got Jonathan from RNIT. And Budugu from Eric from Capital Market Authority. I invite forward Renee, who's the winner of the essay competition. Let's give a round of applause to Renee Diabaje. Congratulations. Renee, the winner in the essay category, being awarded by our Executive Director, Acting Executive Director at CMA, Eric, ICPAR's Julian, and RNIT's Jonathan. And now, over to the judges to tell us who has emerged winner in the quiz category.
Thank you, Jackie. The winner quiz category is Dushime Mucho Divine.
Congratulations. Congratulations, Devine. She receives an award from our acting executive director at CMA, Eric, Ikpaz, Julian, and Jonathan. Thank you. Well done. Jonathan and Julian will take their seats. I'll request the CMA acting executive director to stay behind because we have a different lot of people to appreciate. The contestants have received their awards. We want to recognize our partners with a small appreciation gift. Okay. And now we'll have our acting executive director, Eric Wudugu, to pass our appreciation to the partners. There's a recognition certificate for people that heed to our call. You cannot do this alone, and so when we've gone out to look for partners, there are people that have said yes to our plea. So our acting executive director, Eric, will be giving a certificate of recognition to our partners. As I said earlier, pulling something like this through is not something that you can do on your own. And so when we've gone out to ask for partnerships, we have a few people that have responded. I would love a microphone. Yes, thank you, Daniel. You can just hold on to it and we'll use it when... okay, no, Eric, you can have him live. Okay, fine. I want to call forward the first person to receive the certificate of recognition from Capital Market Authority is Julian Kaiwanda from the Institute of Certified Public Accountants, Rwanda. They will receive the certificate of recognition and we will honor them with a microphone to say something small to us, just a brief speech, or rather brief remarks. Thank you, Julian, and our appreciation to the team at ICPAR. We'll give Julian of ICPAR a few minutes to give us some remarks.
Thank you, Jackie. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and the young people in the room, the very special category. So my name is Julian, like they've been mentioning. From ICPAR, Director of Strategy and Sustainability, and very honored to be a partner in the Capital Market Challenges, a university challenge. For those of you who don't know, ICPAR is the Institute of Certified Public Accountants of Rwanda. Does anybody find themselves in that space? Do we have accountants in the room? Except the judges, of course. The judges over there are my bosses. They are members of the institute. So the Institute is a proud partner in this challenge, I think, for the last so many years, and the judges have been in this space for quite a while. And we are proud to be here. But most importantly, we also recognize that this is an important component of the finances that have been talked about, the savings, and we would like to emphasize that the accountant is a very important component of the savings process. For everything that we are doing, the investments that we are talking about, if you don't have an accountant or you do not have an accounting knowledge, then you cannot be able to do it. So I call upon all of you, just like Dr. Karusi said, I'm also calling upon all of you to get accounting knowledge and enroll in the accountancy profession in CPA Rwanda. So today, as proud partners, we would like to award the best two that have come out in the quiz and the essay challenges an ICPA qualification scholarship for 1 year for both of them. And I would like to let you know that this qualification can actually be completed in 1 year if you're very serious at this. So we encourage the two top students that have come out in the challenge in both the essay and quiz sessions to enroll in the qualification under the ICPA scholarship. The next intake is actually ongoing. The first exams are in August, and we have another session in December. But feel free to enroll anytime, and we're happy to support you along the way and ensure that you actually benefit from the best that can be offered at the Institute. So thank you so much, Capital Markets, for allowing us to be part of this. And thanks to everyone, and congratulations to all the participants. Thank you.
Thank you, Julian. Thank you for the scholarship. Congratulations to the beneficiaries. The next certificate of recognition goes to Rwanda Stock Exchange. Who's receiving the certificate on behalf of RSC? Magnifique. We need someone to come forward and receive the certificate on behalf of Rwanda Stock Exchange. Okay. Receiving the certificate on behalf of RSC, our partners. Congratulations, and thank you for being our partners. And last but not least, Rwanda National Investment Trust will also receive a certificate of recognition. Jonathan is back on stage. Thank you, thank you. And yes, we would love to hear something small from Jonathan.
Thank you, Jackie. Thank you, everyone. Good afternoon. Thank you, CMA, for having organized this important occasion. At the Rwanda National Investment Trust, we are proud to have young people like you. As they mentioned, we have been partnering with CMA, and we are here to partner even for future activities that will be organized in this framework. And when we look at young people, we see a bright future for our country. And the government of Rwanda has put in place a saving facility, which is mainly for people like you, where you can save by just starting with 2,000 francs. And now, without taking much of your time, for all the 10 people who have been best in terms of 5 in essay, 5 in quiz, we are giving you a startup. A startup, each one of you is getting a startup in terms of solving of 100,000 francs. So you are all going to get an account in a Rwanda National Investment Trust with units, or what we call shares, of equivalent of 100,000 francs. So make sure you give in your ID number, because it will be your account number. And if you have next of kin, I see you, most of you are still young. You may not have yet next of kin, but if you have one, you can bring also the ID number. Starting Monday, you will get your shares of equivalent 100,000. Thank you.
Jonathan, a brother can be a next of kin. A brother, a sister. And now we will invite forward our judges. These ones have done a fantastic job. They also need to be recognized and appreciated. Eric, I would request you. Our judges will be awarded. I want to start off with the only lady on the team, Marcella Nikuze. Bring our certificate of recognition for the judges. We start off with Marcella Nikuze. And they're both in red and black. Did you guys plan that? It was a coincidence. Oh, you both look lovely. They're being awarded by Karine she's a financial analyst at the Capital Market Authority. Karine. That's our judge, Marcella. Next is Judge Moses Asimwe. Marcella, before you take your seat, I'll request that you'll take a group photo as the judges later when they're, yeah. Moses Asimwe is receiving his. Next is Olivier Mugwaneza. And then we'll do a group photo of the judges when they're done. Now, Frank Kajungu was not able to join us earlier because he had another engagement. But Frank will also be awarded. He's been with us over the last few years. The judge currently receiving his certificate is Judge Olivier. Thank you, Olivier. And next, Frank Kajungu. Please receive your certificate. And they're receiving their certificate from Karine, who's a financial analyst at CMA. Congratulations, Frank. Well done, the judges. It's always a pleasure to work with you. And now, can all the judges, Frank, don't leave, so that we have all the judges up for a group photo, and we call it a day. A group photo of the judges and Karine from CMA. She's a financial analyst. Thank you. Thank you for that. And now I'll invite forward our guest of honor, who's a man that most of you are familiar with because he's one of us. He's the Acting Executive Director of Capital Markets Authority. Let's put our hands together and welcome Eric Bundugu. Let's appreciate him. I know it's lunchtime, we've not eaten, but the hands can move, eh? Can they? A louder round of applause for him. If we do that very fast, we'll then go for lunch after. Eric.
Thank you very much, Jackie. Good afternoon, everyone. You can count on me. I will not disappoint you on taking long since I'm between you and lunch. So mine, I will not delay, is a vote of thanks that I wanted to give to different people here. I wanted to, first of all, thank the students present in this room. Thank you very much for making it. Thank you for your participation and attendance to this closing ceremony. As you may know, this is a small representation of students around the country. So we have engaged all around 32 universities across the country, all provinces. So this is a representation. There are others that did not come today. which maybe are following us online, I wanted to say thank you. Without you, the University Challenge cannot be a success. I wanted to take the opportunity to thank the administration of these universities, especially principals, rectors, and other administrators of the universities, for really being a partner of the Capital Market University Challenge. Thank you for allowing your students to participate in this edition. Again, without your commitment, we will not have these students going through the University Challenge and being here today. We appreciate, thank you. Thank you once again, our partners, Rwanda National Investment Trust, ICPAR, Rwanda Stock Exchange, and Dr. Karusisi, who has left, for your partnership in this 10th edition. As you may know, this is the 10th edition. We've been doing the Capital Market University Challenge for 10 years now. We are trying to improve as time goes on, because in the past when we started, the competition was manual, but now we have automated it. Students now can compete online until we have these live events to have the winners emerging at national level. So the journey is still long, but we promise you to be better as we proceed in the coming years. I want to thank also our service providers. This event was organized not only by CMAT, but we had to get assistance from our service providers, Brand Speak, Rwanda Events, and of course I cannot forget our Master of Ceremony, Jackie Lumbasi. All the ushers, thank you very much for really making sure that this event is a success. Next is I want to thank my directors, board of directors that are here present. Thank you for your support in really making sure that this event is a success and for gracing the occasion with your presence. I cannot forget to thank my colleagues at the CMA. Thank you everyone, the team. It's been an event that we organize, some stress, but we are here to celebrate success. Thank you colleagues at CMA for really making it happen. As I conclude, I want to make a call for action to the university student here present and others that are following us online. 2 calls for action. 1, after this event, what's next? I think the event is not about pictures, videos, but what are the takeaways are you taking from this university challenge? I want to call you to be our ambassadors, back to your universities, back to your homes, back to your villages and your social circles. Just let someone out there who knows nothing about capital market, let them know that capital market is a channel for saving and investment, and they can find ourselves online for more. My second call for action is students. It's not about only saving and investment. The capital market also, there is opportunity for employment because the reason why we do the University Challenge, we are preparing students that are going to be occupying different positions in the market, in the Rwanda National Investment Trust, and any other organization that are key for the development of the market. But again, I don't want you to think it's only employment, but also entrepreneurship. The capital market is there to also support business owners to access funds. So as you're doing or you're thinking about your entrepreneurship skills, just consider the capital market as a venue to mobilize, long-term savings that can help. As Dr. Karusisi put it very well, you don't save only, but you need to invest. I think I will stop by here by thanking everyone once again for your time. And I wish you a wonderful day and end of weekend. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Eric. Let's appreciate the acting executive director of Capital Market Authority. Again, the thing I love about Eric is when you give him the microphone before lunch, he really keeps it brief. So thanks a lot. Let's appreciate him again. Yes. And let us appreciate ourselves for being a wonderful audience. Yeah? To the students, congratulations. A lot has been said. You've heard from Julian, heard from Diane. a lot of Eric has spoken to you and others, even in your small corners, I'm sure you've talked. I'm hoping that you're going to leave this place with something transformative, something that will change your life, something that will change how you view finances. I was just looking at the comments online, and what's very common, what keeps popping, is the fact that people need financial literacy. A lot of us are illiterate when it comes to that. So there was this code, the QR code. How many of us saw it? How many of us scanned it? By show of hands? Okay. Aha. Now that opportunity is closed. If you did not scan it, do not scan it now. I told you earlier that something good could come out of this. If you did not scan it, too bad. That's me indirectly telling you we're going to give you a gift for having attempted the questions. So for those that heard what I said and attempted the questions, we will give you a small gift that you will take home. But just a quick note, you've seen the prizes that have been awarded to the 10 winners. They are not in cash form, but Capital Market Authority has awarded them in form of shares and bonds in the Rwanda Stock Exchange. So when we came here and said start investing, some of those contestants did not know they're going to leave this room investors, because as the moment they received the award from Capital Market Authority, an account was opened for them, and so they are already investors. If you're here and you've never thought of taking part in the University Challenge, please look out for the next one. Take part, because that will be the beginning of something good, the beginning of you investing. So it's in form of shares and bonds that are listed for, in the Rwanda Stock Exchange. Okay, I want to thank you for that. I would love to call upon winners, those that went to the QR code, scanned it, and got themselves some gift. We'll give them some nice t-shirts. That's a good gift. I had to say that. First, I made you salivate, built the appetite. I'm calling forward, and let's do this very fast. Karine, can you come back? Come back and help me give these gifts away, please. Karine, Magnifique, the two of you, please. And Jerome, wherever you are. So actually the three of you, then in that case. So the three, Jerome, Magnifique, and Karine from Capital Market Authority will give these nice gifts to who? Emmanuel. Emmanuel, you're the first recipient. Emmanuel Dushimirimana, a student at Adventist University. Emmanuel, come forward very fast, receive your gift. And Manishimwe Eric. Manishimwe Eric, come and receive your gift. You receive your gift from one person, shake the hands of the others as you leave the stage. Hans Mutabazi. That's Manishimwe Eric. Hans Mutabazi. A photo op is good. Mugambi Imana. Jean Mugambi Imana. Foster Ndaishimie. Foster Ndaishimie, you're next. Ramuhizi Karim, you also get a nice gift from Capital Market Authority. Ingabire Kamela. Ramuhizi Karim. Ingabire Kamela. Walter Havugijimana. Walter. And then Bola Ndaishimie. Bola Ndaishimie, you also get a gift. And Damas Muhire. Damas Muhire. That's the last one. Congratulations. Thank you for attempting the quiz. And now the rest of you can scan the code. You missed on the gift, but you can do this for fun, but actually not for fun, to gain knowledge, because they're very good questions. There we are. The last two. I want to appreciate all our guests. Dr. Dan of BK, who left earlier. Julianne Kaivanda. She's amazing, passionate about the youth and passionate about children as well. Don't leave yet. The CMA team, Capital Market Authority team. Karine, please guys come back. Jerome, I want us to finish the next session. I was just appreciating our guests, but I need you all back. We're going for a photo opportunity, which will be very quick. We'll do the photos, just a quick one. So I was requesting the CMA team to come back. So I'm requesting that the officials seated at that table that is actually leaving. We take photos, our guests right here in front, our table that has directors, Julian from ICPAR, and joined by Karine, Jerome, and Magnifique from Capital Market Authority, our executive director. Yes, before Dr. Ndahiro leaves, let's take a group photo. And the winners, the 10 winners, please come forward. So the officials plus our winners. Yes. Yeah. Okay. So can just, yes, there's 2 tables. And actually 3 of them. We do a group photo with the 10 winners. And after that, we will have pictures in different categories, provinces. So for now, we're doing a general one of the officials and the students as well. But hold on first. Let's first take this. Then we get the 10 winners to come through. This is the Capital Market Authority team, the directors, the partners, and other guests. So we take a quick one here. And they will be joined by the students. We're ready? The officials, just as you are, let the 10 winners join you forward. Okay, they already left. I was requesting that you stick behind for a photo with the winners, with our 10 winners. So the 10 winners, the students, where are you? Don't say that you have gone missing. Our 10 winners from the different categories, essay and quiz. This will be a quick one. Kevin, hurry up. So it's the students with the winners joining the officials. Thank you very much. Please don't leave as yet. Lunch has been served. It's ready. So after this is just the last part of the program before we can go take care of ourselves. Take care of our stomachs. A big thank you to you. Thank you so much for having honored our invitation. We will interact some more as we are having lunch. How is that picture looking? Moses, is it good? Okay. Thank you. And now while the officials leave, thank you very much. We appreciate you. But please don't leave as yet. We want to have you around for lunch. We will be talking while we're having lunch. The students remain and let our officials leave. The student winners remain. The judges, I request you to come to the stage for a photo, please. Frank, Marcella, Moses, Olivier, for a group photo, and the CMA team. The CMA team as well. Jerome, Karine, Magnifique. Our 10 winners, don't leave yet, just remain there. And in the meantime, as we are taking this picture of the students, the rest of you can start serving. We will have protocol come to your table. So just remain seated, they'll come to you. I have a feeling they'll start with the tables behind. Puja? So you'll just remain seated, they'll come for you. As we take the group photo, we will have others serve lunch. Bon appetit. And for the students, you will not leave before you see Magnifique from Capital Market Authority. We'll see you. So let's have lunch. For now, let's have lunch. We are all still here. If you'll have any question, you'll ask. Magnifique, you wanted another photo arrangement. Is that okay? Another province. Okay. Judges, don't leave yet. One more. Now that we're done with the 10 winners, can we have those that represented the different provinces come up, starting with Kigali? The ushers, please, protocol, you can start picking tables so that people start serving their lunch. I've already prayed for the food and wished them a happy one. So if you can just start, as we're taking pictures, those that are not concerned with the pictures can start serving. We have 2 service points. They will come for your table and you can go serve yourselves lunch as the rest of us are taking pictures. So where's the Kigali team? Kigali team, let's do this very fast. It's the provinces. Kigali team, Eastern, where are you? Northern province. Please just remain seated. Protocol will come and invite you over for lunch. We've started with the tables in front. So kindly, let's have lunch. Kigali, please come forward for a group photo. All the Kigali contestants. The Kigali winners, both quiz and essay, come forward. Take a picture with the judges. Okay, the next group, that's Kigali. We wanted both essay and quiz winners. Okay, let's move to Eastern Province. Eastern Province, are you ready? Eastern Province, you're next. We're done with Kigali. Eastern Province, both essay and quiz winners. In the meantime, we've started serving lunch. My friend Daniel is coming to you. Julian, you're next. Let's continue with our networking and interaction while we are having lunch. That's the Eastern Province. Jerome, I needed you in this picture. Jerome Magnifique, I needed you to join the judges and the students. That's the Eastern Province. Southern Province, get ready. Southern Province, please come forward. Take pictures with the CMA team and our judges. And after that, just please remain seated. Protocol will come. They will usher you to the service point. We have 2 service points, so it's going to move fast. Don't worry. Southern Province. We're done with Kigali and Eastern Province. Let's do Southern Province, a group photo. With the CMA team, Jerome, Magnifique and our judges. Okay, Southern Province is done. Northern Province. Northern Province is next. The students that participated from the Northern Province, both the essay and quiz categories. The Northern Province. We're done with the Kigali Province, Eastern and Southern. Let's do Northern Province. That's the Northern Province. The Western Province, you're next. That's the Northern Province. Okay, Western Province, finally. Our winners from both the quiz and the essay categories. Western Province. You're all winners. Thank you all for participating. And we do hope that you will use the knowledge gained, the experience gained to start off on your saving and investment journey. Follow CMA Rwanda on Twitter. For you who joined us online, thank you so much. It has been a great pleasure having you with us. And for those that are with us in the room, we do appreciate your physical presence. Thank you very much. Our partners, RNIT, ICPAR, thank you for having partnered with us to make this event a success. Capital Market Authority, congratulations on the 10th edition of Capital Market University Challenge. For me, it's been a pleasure to be here in front of you as the host of the event. And I do hope you'll have a good day and a wonderful weekend. My name is Jackie Lumbasi, and may God bless you. Bon appetit. Enjoy your lunch. As I said earlier, for the students, don't leave without saying Magnifique or someone from the Capital Market Authority team. They're the ones that will see how you will get back to school. So don't leave as yet. Let's enjoy the lunch. Let us network. Yeah. We have 2 service points. And right now, I can see this side has fewer people.